What's up, guys? So this week on the Vitus Garage budget build, I don't know if I can call it budget build anymore. We're not going to call it that anymore. This week on the Vitus Garage Thunderbird build. Anyway, this week on the Vitus Garage Thunderbird build, we are getting ready to put the heads back on, the intake back on. There's a little bit of prep that needs to go through to get that done. And so that's what we're doing this week. We've got a lot of cleaning. I'll show you what I've been doing. Nothing too crazy. And I'm still not even close to done, to be honest, guys, because I have to still go through and get that. If you're gonna go through and do all this, do it right, you know. And I still feel like I'm only like this level of crazy when there's like this level of crazy for people doing this. And really what I'm looking for a result is I want to clean and sand the engine bay. I'm going to repaint the engine bay black, and then I'm going to paint my block. The short block is going to be black. The exhaust manifolds are either going to be silver or black, and then my heads and my intake I'm going to paint silver, because I'm thinking, you know, that still gives it the performer look, even though it won't be. But you know, anytime you see these performance engines, they've got silver heads, which are really aluminum, and then they've got aluminum intake. And so I think it'll give it a similar look without having that higher price point. And for now, I'm good with that. I might switch things out later, but you know, this project can get expensive pretty fast. You want to set a good heads, you're going to spend at least, I don't think you're going to spend less than 400 bucks, at least 400 bucks. And they go way on up from there. And then if you want a nice performer intake, you know, that's another 400 or 500 bucks. So out of respect for my wallet, I'm gonna just try to rebuild the heads, use the same intake, clean it up, and I think I'm gonna be okay with that. The biggest reason I pulled this off was the overheating issue, and it was the exhaust leak, which I'm gonna solve both of those. So check this out. So here's an issue that I was talking to my buddy about that I don't see how it wouldn't be a big reason why I'm having overheating issues. Because that's right, there's a water jacket right there. This is the head gasket I pulled off. There should be a hole there. It shouldn't be solid. It's kind of a problem, right? So the front jackets for water were completely blocked. I don't think that's good. I think that's why I've been having these overheating issues, and it may or may not. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident that that's why I'm having these overheating issues. So either way, it's nice when you find that stuff, because you don't want to do a project like this and have no clue what's broken, you know? So that seemed like an obvious good fix. Power. I just wanted that exhaust manifold leak gone, and I wanted the overheating issue solved. And I have a very good feeling this is gonna solve these issues. So, all right guys, check out what I did this week. Not as exciting as pulling heads off the engine, but I think once I repaint the engine bay black, the block black, the intake and the head silver, and the valve covers black with silver letters, I think it's gonna look pretty good. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah? So I take the carburetor off the intake and I'm just spraying it down, cleaning it as much as I can so I can repaint it. Then I've been kind of cleaning the engine bay too. Still a lot of work to do in there. So I just keep sanding and spraying this.
I don't want to be in the background.
You're not, man. So I'm just spraying and sanding this intake. It's just had a ton of grease and dirt on it. I'm using this awesome, my neighbor was really nice and came over and gave me some of this. Try it, it's working really good. So I'm just sanding away, cleaning. It's kind of tedious work. The more I get off, the better it'll turn out when I paint the engine bay black. So that's what we're going for. And this is gonna be silver. Heads are gonna be painted silver, block's gonna be black. And I'll probably keep the oil pan blue just because I don't want to pull back off. But there's a lot of grime on this thing. What does that say? Yeah. I'm just gonna let this thing soak. I've got some pretty aggressive sandpaper I'm using. Just because I'm gonna repaint it, I don't really care if it's rips all the paint off. I actually want all the paint off, you know. Cool. I call it good for tonight, and it's got a long way to go. But I'm running out of daylight, and I've not really hooked my garage up to proper lights. It's a lot cleaner than it looks. It's just, yeah, no, it's not. It's got a long way to go, actually, but that's all right. I'm making a mess. Somehow I decided to do this in white shorts, and look, they're clean. You believe that? Hands aren't, but it's so dirty. Oh well, I'm tired today, so that's all I'm doing today. I'll finish this up later. So black, everything's gonna be black, black block, silver intake, silver heads. Silver air cleaner. Starting to transform it black. I really like the look of it. It looks much cleaner. Looks good so far. You can make all that good for now. It's definitely not perfect, but it's a lot cleaner. I really like the black. Cleans it up a lot. So this is where I'm at on the intake, which is still a long ways. It's kind of hard to see last night when I was trying to take video of it. I've been using this wire brush. I don't know where the heck it went now. Oh, here it is. I got one of these little wire brushes. Pretty cheap little tool, but it seems to be working pretty good right now, but it's just tedious. But you can see it's getting all the grease and grime out. I have been scrubbing away at this thing. It's so tedious. Been using this stuff awesome. It's just a McGuire's bottle. Now I'm using Simple Green. But I've been using a combination of this brush, which is pretty soft, and these different wire brushes. It's pretty messy. I'm making a huge mess, but it's hard to see on camera, but it is actually coming clean. I'm gonna kind of rinse it off really quick, see where we're at. Probably by next week I can start putting all this stuff back together. I still gotta paint these, come to think of it. Exactly I got with these boxes. So this is a used, I I don't know, it just worked out funny. I've got a valve cover gasket that's cork and a valve cover gasket that's silicone. I hate the silicone ones, by the way. So I have I can't tell if those are exhaust manifold. They look like exhaust manifold. So here's what comes in the new kit. Looks like I'm a little scared I got the wrong head gaskets because that doesn't look right. There should be jackets on both sides. Valve cover gaskets. I'm gonna have to open this because this picture doesn't look right. Probably gonna have to have Sam check this stuff out. Because it's clear as mud what's in there. You have to have Sam look at that. Looks like valve cover gaskets, which so far so good. Those look like either intake or exhaust. I think intake. And those are intake, those are exhaust. Okay, making more sense now. Use my brain. Here's the one that's gonna scare me. Those are wrong. Crap. Well, I guess I know now. Should be a jacket on both sides. Those are not even close to the right ones. Not really happy about that. Of course. Cruddy. Those are not the right gaskets. So, well, let's see. I might be able to cut the jacket on that side. I'll have to ask Sam. That doesn't, that looks like the same as that almost. This is where I'm gonna leverage my buddy. See what he thinks. I don't know. I know this jacket should have been open. I'm not sure if you could just cut it into the head gasket or not. So I guess I'll find out. I can't really do much because Sam really does need like a week to finish this. It's a lot of work to clean those heads up, so I got time to order them if I need them. Well, guys, I think that's it for today, and thanks for watching.